tonight, and please stay right where you are to order that incredible barbecued chicken and barbecued pork and all the sides. That was just the biggest treat I've had in a long time, and I would love for you to have the same treat every time you have a family or friend or everybody coming over to your place. So we're gonna have a big time tonight. This is a product I own. I bought this for my boyfriend last year for his birthday, and it is just the best. It's one of my all-time favorite purchases that I've made here at HSN, actually, because it is an all-in-one. It's an amazing grill, for starters, but then it's a smoker, and it's an air fryer. And you can even dehydrate in this thing. There's so many things you can do that you would never imagine, because grills are typically just a grill and they require a propane tank, or you need the charcoal briquettes, and then you're out of that, and then you just, you know, it just never seems to work out quite right. These are incredible, and I'm gonna get into all of the details with our special guest in just a moment after I share with you the colors, because it's really important if you have a favorite that you choose tonight really quickly. This is that hunter green. This is the one I have and love. This is the most limited. I love this green. There's only 250 left. Here's your cinnamon, which is a beautiful version of the red. It's a darker based red. It's not bright and cherry red. It's more of a cool outdoor woodsy red. Right over here, we've got it in gray, which is so pretty. It's very classy. And then over there, we have a navy somewhere too. There is a navy, as a matter of fact, up here on the other table. That's another green one that we're seeing right there. There's the navy, great. So what's amazing about this is the capacity of all the things you can put on this. I mean, a grill, like of this size that is so portable, like we literally take this camping with us. We go glamping. But this is the grill that we take with us because it is so portable to be able to do so. Now, we do have a stand if you want the stand, because it's gonna be in your backyard and you want a place to be able to go do your magic. But it's the capacity, as you're about to see Stephanie opening up, oh, the magic is right there. You could put 2 full racks of ribs, 10 burgers, 4 pounds of wings, 2 7-pound chickens. You could do a 10-pound brisket. And you know, when you think about doing a brisket, that's like a 12-hour process if you're using a regular smoker, but not with the Ninja Woodfire Pro. This is the Pro version of the grill. The XL, meaning the extra large Pro version of the outdoor grill. It even comes with a smoker pellets, and it comes with a cover. So you're getting a lot of extra goodies, and as you watch this, you're gonna just find your results are gonna be just like the professionals, because this is Ninja. This is the Ninja world of perfection. In fact, read some reviews on this incredible grill. You'll be quite impressed. I will share with you this. You are saving a lot of money by getting your grill here. You can see it's a $424, $25 value if you got all this anywhere but here at HSN. Our price is, check it out, $299. Normally, just the grill is $399, so there's $100 back at you right out of the gate. Then we don't even charge you for the cover, and you want the cover if you're keeping this outdoors. It's a perfect custom fit cover, but you are getting everything inclusive of the all-purpose pellets, the robust pellets, and of course, you're getting even the scoop to go along with it. But you're watching Stephanie Roberts in action over here, pulling off that beautiful brisket. That is perfection.
Isn't this
Hi.
heaven? Hi. Each and every time I open up to reveal a meat, especially a brisket, and you see this crust, this is the magic. This is where a high quality grill and smoker is exactly what you want. You are getting that bark, that crust, and you know why you want it? Because look what's under it. It seals in the juices of the meat. My mouth is going crazy. I absolutely love it. So this is something that you can do. You don't, look at that tight shot, you guys, that is magic. I love it. This is something that you can do. You don't have to be intimidated. Not only until this Ninja did the concept of a smoker intimidate me, but even the concept of grilling. And I hate to say it in this days and age, there are so many girls who grill great. I've never been one of them. Between dealing with the propane, the fire, the charcoal, I'm out. It was just too much hassle. And then you do that and you think, okay, can we do this? We can do this, and you can do it too, because it is all so incredibly easy to use with Ninja. So the first thing I want you to know about the Ninja, you're going to plug it in. No charcoal, no fire, no briquettes, no gas, none of those issues. You're going to use it outside. It is a true 4-in-1. Number one, it's a master grill. It's the best grill you'll have ever worked with, but it's also a smoker. So that is an amazing addition, and you have the option to include smoke or not include smoke. It comes with a probe thermometer, so you don't have to guess when the food is done. That's how the pellets go in. No soaking, no messing with them. You're gonna leave this outside forever. It's weather resistant, and we're giving you a cover, and the value package even includes the cute little smoker pellets that come with it. I'll open it and show you that. So you are literally ready to go the minute it gets home. And here's the best part, even more, no assembly. Have you ever tried to put together a grill? It was nearly a divorce at my house.
You know what? That is a really good point.
All those little screws and stands, and it was ridiculous.
That is a very good point. It comes out of the box like this.
You're ready to go.
I got mine a year ago. I didn't get this price. I paid the regular, I think what our normal price is $3 something, but it doesn't matter. That's my problem, not yours. You getting it at the best price. And especially, this is National Barbecue Month, the time where we want to get out there and flip the burgers and make the dogs, and maybe you want to do your corn and vegetables on here too. Maybe you're doing, fish. The thing about this that I've noticed at home is that I don't ever lose a single spear of asparagus again, because it doesn't fall through the grates.
That's a great point, and I totally agree with that too. I'm a big vegetable griller. So when we look inside, a couple of things I want you to notice. To Callie's point, the grates are solid, which means you aren't going to lose the onions, the mushrooms, the asparagus, any of the little guys that, if you don't grill your vegetables, that made me a vegetable eater. They are just so much better when they're kissed with that little bit of grill and char. But you'll notice what's hanging out on the other side of the grill, and I'm going to reach in and pull it over. If it goes in your oven, it can go right here on our grill. Now you're like, well, why would I want to grill my baked beans? Because remember, this isn't just a grill. It's a smoker. It's a smoker.
The guys inside were just saying that. It's like, and these are the KG, these are the killer grillers.
The
killer grillers. I keep saying it backwards.
So
but these are their baked beans, and they suggested putting it on a smoker, just adding a little bit more of that robust flavor. It's amazing.
So I'm going to walk through the panel here and show you how easy it is to use in a minute. But I want you to think about all the different things you can do. Rather than just making baked beans, kiss them with a little smoke. Rather than just making grilled veggies, kiss them with a little smoke, because you have the option each and every time you cook to use the smoke or not use the smoke. Those are warm. Are you okay? Okay, yeah, I know they're hot. They just came off. So in fact, before we take a tour of the front of the grill, I do want to show you my favorite part. It's right here on the side, and I'll give everybody a chance to get a shot in there, and it is hot. I'm going to hold it open while I have my hands protected.
The pellets are right there.
Yep, the pellets go right here in the side. So all you are going to do literally is take the half-cup scoop of pellets, put it in here, and close it. No soaking, no lighting fires. It couldn't be easier, because I've looked at smokers for years, because the minute you smell it, you think, my neighbors are doing something. I want to be doing it too.
But the truth is, a smoker is a separate appliance.
Absolutely.
It's a separate piece. That's a lot of money.
Yep.
And usually they're huge.
Yes.
And then a grill is a separate thing. This is also something you can bake in, by the way. There's so many other features this grill has that just a typical grill does not. So it's really the combination, which is part of why it is elevated to that pro level of the XL Pro. This is the best of the best from Ninja. Read a few reviews. This is one that people love. And for those of you who don't have a great grill and you're really looking to upgrade, do this one. We'll deliver it right off to you. There's no charge to ship. You can do this on a flex pay of a little more than, what is the flex pay on this one? 75 bucks. $75, you're getting what would be over a $400 bundle delivered right to your front door, and you will not have to assemble anything. You're going to be ready to grill the minute that box arrives.
And it is so freeing to know that you will be able to do this. It is completely not intimidating. Ninja puts the best interface on all of our products so that you can literally just be like, okay, well, let's see. There's off. If I want to grill, I'm going to turn to grill. Now, within the grill function, you're going to have your choice of temperature, low, medium, high, and then you can set your time. Think about how easy that is not to be like, is the flame ready? Are the coils hot enough? No, you're going to pick your temp, you're going to pick your time, and you're going to cook just like you know how, like everything. Okay, now smoker, you can treat this as a smoker, and again, set the temperature, because you know when we smoke, we do low and slow. So I'm gonna smoke way down at 300 degrees for about 4 hours, or 2 hours, or 1 hour. For one thing, you get a recipe book that'll make it so simple. For another thing, especially with smoking, there's no wrong answers because it turns out wonderful each and every time. I do want to back up one thing up and show you within the grill function. If I want to grill a steak and I just want to add a kiss of smoke, watch that. I push the smoke button, I add a kiss of smoke, and then I can be done when I want. My kids don't love the smoky taste, so I'm just gonna treat it as a regular grill. It's a grill, it's a smoker, but then
Check this out.
an air fryer. Can you believe that?
Literally, I just learned that on Friday. I've owned this grill for a year and I've never used that feature. I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, it is a 4-in-1 truly. We are gonna give you an air fryer basket that we'll show you in a minute. You're gonna plop it right here, and just like the air fryer that you use in your kitchen, this becomes an air fryer, but guess what makes it different? Remember that kiss of smoke? I can add a kiss of smoke to the air fryer function. So now your crispy wings have a kiss of smoke. And then, of course, it has a bake function. You know why I love that, Callie? As we get so busy with the entertaining season, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Father's Day, it's all coming. This becomes an extra oven if you wanted to.
That is so true.
If you're like us and we're out in the South and the thought of heating up my kitchen with the oven does not make me happy, do it outside.
When the AC bills go skyrocketing.
Yeah, that's not what we want to be using
it. So
for.
frustrating.
So it becomes an extra place for you to cook.
That's a really good point.
Yep.
I just want to give you a quick update here. This green, this hunter green, is definitely very limited. We've got about 200 of those. That's it. That's all we have. And I'm going to make my way back over here because I want to show you everything else that you're getting. Because it's not just the grill slash air fryer, crisper slash oven slash, smoker. You're getting, this is the cover. You're getting all the extras. You're getting a ton of good recipes too, by the way. These are the pellets. You're getting both bags of pellets. That's the air crisper basket. You get that. You even get this tray, and that's for like the drippings or the grease that drips off on the backside. But this is the actual grill. This is all it is. It weighs 39 pounds, so it's something you can literally take and move to a trunk and bring to a campsite. You could put this on a boat. If you want to put this stationary and make it part of your backyard for the whole summer season, you may want to pick up the stand. This is available for you. I think they're $99, and it keeps it up and elevated. We bring it into the backyard. We've even brought it out to the dock. We just set it right on the ground, and we do our thing with our family and friends. I can't wait for you to try this grill. It's really great, especially knowing it's not just a grill. It's not just a smoker. It's not just an air fryer. It's not just an oven. It's all four.
Absolutely. I mean, think of the value there. It's kind of incredible when you put it like that. All right, let's talk about some of the more wonderful and creative things we can do. Again, we're having party season. What about an entire array of appetizers? So the first thing we did is we air fried these and then we kissed them with smoke. So we're looking at meat donuts, as crispy and crunchy as they could be. What about some potato skins and then some jalapeno poppers? Now, the advantage of air frying these or grilling them, either way, you get that crispy, crunchy outside that you know and love. But what makes this different than any air fry that you're going to do inside? I can add smoke. So whether I air fry them inside or outside, I'm going to keep them warm right here as a smoker. You can see on the side there, that smoke comes pouring out when Callie tips it. That's where the pellets go, and all you do is pour it in and let it do its thing. No smoking, no lighting, no stress.
No stress, no propane, no charcoal briquettes, whatever they're called. Because, just
dirty.
don't even think of those. They're dirty, they're smelly, and that's what's baking into your burgers.
Yes.
And it's like they never stay hot enough close to the grill to get a char on a steak.
Yep.
At least that's been my experience.
It's hard.
This goes up to 450.
Yes,
So you can sear a steak. You can keep it low and slow and do the other barbecues that we're talking about with the guys inside.
Well, let's talk about that sear. So this one I have set just as a regular grill because you know what? I know many of you are very proud of your grills and very proud of your grilling ability. me. I want to show you that just because it's electric, and you're probably thinking, that's not the real deal. Oh, yes, it is. Watch the sizzle. There you go, because we can get this as hot as we want to. And the other thing I love about it, I'm actually going to purposely space these way out. Now, on your maybe gas grills, charcoal grills, here's your sweet spot. We are hot from this edge to this edge, and it's perfectly even the entire way across. So you have so much control over how you're cooking. You're not wasting one single little bit of cooking space. And Callie's favorite, my asparagus, do not fall through the holes. And oh, by the way, I put them in the vertical way just to show you. You will never lose a mushroom, because I can. You will never lose an onion. You will never lose an asparagus. So I really appreciate all the intelligence behind this, quite honestly. Why does grilling have to be hard? It doesn't with Ninja. We've solved every problem. No cold spots, no hot spots, even cooking, no grates for the food to fall through. And you know what I've always struggled with? No flare-ups. You want a juicy burger, but then the juicy burger leaks the juice and the fat down into the flame, and whoosh, now you have a charred burger. This is why I'm scared of grilling. Ninja has so changed this for me because none of that happens.
Yeah, no, this has just been one of our best-selling grills. And we have a lot of grills, and you know you've got a lot of choices. Ninja is one of the biggest names in the kitchen world, and certainly in the outdoor kitchen world of all time. And they've really, really come up with some really creative, innovative features on pieces like this. It's not a grill, it's 4-in-1. And then it's got all the versatility of low, and you've got control over that temperature. So if you really want it hot and you really want to sear, great. If you want to turn it down and you want to bake something, you could even put like a casserole, something straight from that you'd put into your oven. You could put it right on the grill. You could bake, you know, potatoes gratin or scalloped potatoes, whatever you'd like to do, and use this. And I love that idea, Stephanie, as a second oven. Maybe it's a second oven outdoors. Maybe it's in the garage. If it's a rainy day, you can put this in the garage. But I think you're going to really love this. I do want to make sure that you know how limited this Hunter Green is. Unfortunately, it is going to be selling out very, very soon. Less than 200 of this color to go around. We also have cinnamon. We have gray, and we have the blue. The navy blue is, I think, this one right here.
That's this one,
yeah. It's a really pretty blue. It's
it is a very pretty blue. Yeah, I love that navy blue, too.
So let's talk about this little chimney.
Okay, and the other thing I want to talk about is, do you see how you're waving your hands around it? That's important to know because there's not a ton of heat coming off of it. And it is keeping the heat, the smoke, all contained in the unit. Because there's no flame, what if you live in an apartment, but you have a balcony? What if you live in a condo? All those places that have always said no open flames, no grilling, this is an electric grill, and I can't emphasize that enough. You can use it anywhere outside. So like for my dad who lives in a townhouse, he's got a little second floor balcony, he's never been able to have a grill. He was so sad that he couldn't do grilling. And I got him a little tabletop grill, but it's not the same. Now, to be able to have a full-sized grill, to do anything.
This is a heavy-duty grill. Yeah. I want to give you dimensions, too, just because it's edge to edge on the inside, as you saw earlier, how you get heat from edge to edge and front to back. It's 22.5 in length, 20 in width, and stands about 16 inches in height. Just kind of giving you a perspective there, and I mentioned it's 39 pounds. I use the handles right here to just
pick it up.
Pick it up. Sometimes it's in the garage. Sometimes I put it in the back of Tracy's truck, and then we take it up to the mountains. And we enjoy all the features that you will enjoy as well, from grilling to smoking, and then so many other features, which I can't wait to try, the crisping or the air fry basket.
Well, and speaking of that, when you do move it around, you're not just getting a grill. You're getting a grill, a smoker, an air fryer, because here's your circulation method up top. And of course, you're able to bake. So it's so worth it to take it to the vacation home, to the campground, because all you need is electricity. And I know many of you know how to do the glamping very, very well, and this definitely ups it for you. All right, one thing we've been talking about before I show you what we can do with that probe, I want to show you the variety. Look at how each and everything that we have cooked here has that same beautiful crispness on top. Oh, Brussels sprouts, onion rings, there's the pellets going in, and there's the end result. You are getting perfection each and every time because, like so many of the Ninja products, and this is something I know I'm very proud of working with Ninja, they're goof-proof. We make it so you don't
true.
have to be a master chef.
So true.
You can look at this and think, okay, I understand the pad, I understand my choices, and what is really special about this one, and this is a great way to show it to you, look at this probe.
Oh.
Now, when that probe is in the meat, I am going to use the function here that actually shows me beef. No, not this time. Now I'm cooking, I can't read this from the side, I apologize. I'm gonna change what I'm cooking by choosing beef, pork, fish, just by pushing a button, and then it knows when it's done. So that whole little embarrassing thing about, oh, let me just take a little peek inside the meat. Come on, admit you do that. I do that.
Well, especially with pork and chicken.
Exactly.
You've got to make sure that's done
Exactly.
properly, or
So
it can be dangerous.
this probe is a game changer.
And that's included.
You are going to set it, and it is going to cook to chicken perfection, to pork perfection.
This is where the little probe lies. It's hidden right under here.
Right. So when it comes, you'll have to find it right under there. I'm glad you pointed that out, because I did the first time actually think, oh my gosh, did I not get my probe? But it has the perfect space to store right in here. And then, of course, you'll leave it. And you see how intuitive this is? It knows I'm smoking right now, and I should not have the lid open, because that's letting all that wonderful smoke. So what's it telling me? Hey, you, shut the lid.
Shut the lid.
So I do love the fact that it talks to me, it knows what I should be doing. It helps me, right? I mean, it's okay if you're not a professional griller. This is a professional machine that does it all for you.
Wouldn't this be the best gift for a bride and groom?
Oh.
Or a son and daughter-in-law,
yeah.
maybe a first apartment, or a second apartment, or, oh boy, look at that fall apart.
Okay, first of all, it's falling apart on the way
it's a
over.
massive piece of meat.
That was not, I should have used these. That was not graceful, but I gotta tell you what that just proved. This is falling apart. I mean, that is the true definition of falling apart. You know what else it is? It is 7 pounds.
Massive.
7 pounds. I have 4 boys, and they couldn't even eat all 7 pounds. Look at this. I'm not even gonna use the tongs. I can do this with a fork.
Wow.
Look at that.
That
It is absolutely falling apart.
Pull apart tenderness. And that's because with this, as a smoker, you know, the rotation of the air on the inside and how it infuses that more of a robust flavor, all of that also adds more tenderness as it's cooking. So, oh my gosh, look at that.
I'm literally doing this with 2 fork tongs.
Wow.
It's kind of a fun game, not gonna lie. This is an absolute, unbelievably juicy, moist
really
piece of
good.
pork. But look, if you want that crunch, if you like that flavor, look at the beautiful caramelization. So that only
talking to
comes
me.
from quality. And look at how even it is across the whole piece of the top of the meat. Look at that. Oh, and that's every layer you want. You want to keep that fat. You don't want to cook all that off, because that's what turns into the beautiful juice inside the meat. But at the same time, you are able to get this crust. This is quality. I know you spent last hour talking about competition barbecue. Okay, I am not a professional competition barbecue smoker girl.
Nor am I.
But guess what? I
It's
think
as close as I'm gonna get.
absolutely it
Because
is.
it really does give you that,
Yep.
those professional results. Smokers are great. I'm gonna say this too about smokers, because Tracy and I have had a smoker in the past.
Okay.
First thing we did was a brisket. It was an 18-hour process. It was at least an 18-hour process.
I don't have time for that.
Nor did I. It's
I
like you have
just
to
don't
do
have time
this
for
and
that.
do that, and you sit and you let
Yep.
us do its thing all night long, and you get up in the middle of the night to check on it. And I'm like, that's why I got this for him for his birthday last year. It was May 2nd.
I love that.
So we've had ours just over a year now. The first thing we did was this brisket, and just did a kind of a side-to-side compare.
Right.
It was like, I think it was maybe 4 hours. I think it was more
Oh
like
yeah, I
3.
was just gonna say it should be under 4 hours for most briskets. This pork was under 3 hours. I mean, we're talking 6, 7, 10-hour projects. I love that you have had that experience. I have actually never even bought a smoker, despite my husband really having
Wanting one?
envy. Well, the neighbors have one and it smells good. So we just go outside and think, wow, we're not cool. But you know why we didn't? Number 1, expense. Actually, 3 reasons. Number 2, size. They're massive.
They are.
I don't need a massive piece of equipment to cook a massive piece of pork. This is 7 pounds.
And it's because it's all grill.
Yep.
The whole surface on the inside, under that cover, under the hood, it's all cooking surface.
You're using every bit of
And
it, not a bit is
nonstick.
wasted. No, and it is nonstick. Look at these peppers. They have all exploded. Not a one of them is sticking. And if you don't grill your onions and your peppers, you are missing
Oh, it's
out.
the best.
You are missing
I
out.
love roasted peppers. I
And
love roasted
these,
onions.
again, we kissed this whole piece of pork the whole shoulder with the smoke. But remember, you don't have to. If you have a family member that doesn't love that smoky taste, then make it one day without the smoke. Just do it as a grill. You don't have to.
I mean, there are so many
fun
dozens
ideas
of recipes in here. Really good recipes, things that you would never have thought of before.
You know one thing I do want to show everybody, because I know it's a little intimidating. Yep, this is one of my favorite things that Ninja does for all of its products. In the back of the recipe book, and this is true of all of our products, if there's ever a time where you're like, well, I'm doing something I've never done before, how long do I cook? What should I set it at? Gosh, should that be a smoker or a grill? The answer's right here, because quite honestly, there's no wrong answer, but when we're spending money on meat, and gosh knows it's expensive right now, you want to make it perfect. So this is goof proof. Not only is there the chart, but you're getting the temperature probe, which figures out when it's done for you. You will never, ever ruin an expensive piece of meat again. In fact, Callie, you'll appreciate this. We ended up with a good sale during the Christmas holidays, and I've got a tenderloin frozen, waiting for my boys to come home from college, and I'll admit, I'm really nervous about it, right? You want it to be perfect, but I know I'm gonna put that probe in it, and it's gonna be perfect
on
on my
exactly
Ninja.
how you're coming along.
Yes, it will.
If you are just tuning in, I know it's about halfway through the hour, and this is your one big chance to save, it's over $115. Between our free shipping and between the price difference between what this grill itself costs $3.99. You don't get the cover, you don't get the pellets, you don't get all the other goodies when you find this anywhere but HSN. It's just that this is National Barbecue Month, and we want you to be ready for this time of the year. This is what we've been waiting for all these months. So the price is absolutely as low as you're ever gonna see anywhere. We've verified that. There's free shipping here. You can do this on FlexPay, so pay it a little bit at a time, but you'll get it right away. You'll have this probably within the week. And then you've got a grill ready for the entire summer. You could take this to the lake cabin if you wanted to. You could take this anywhere. You could bring it to the park. If you just can plug it into an outlet, that's all it takes. If you're having a family reunion, or maybe it's a class reunion, and you know, whatever the case may be, having access to a great grill is something that really is underrated. And I love the fact you guys are picking up on this one. The hunter green is flying. So if you want that color, it's the color I have. We have less than 200 available. They will be gone very soon. This is well, there's a gray in the back. I love that charcoal gray. The navy blue is beautiful. And then this is the cinnamon red. So I just wanted to let you know you've got 4 color choices. So make your choice in color, put it in your basket, check out. It will be there before you know it. And you're gonna be so inspired and ready for grilling season.
Yes, grilling season, smoking season, entertaining season, whatever it is. And by the way, everything can be given a little bit of a kiss of smoke. I can't say enough. When you have the option to use this as an outdoor oven, for starters, you don't have to clog up your kitchen with the heat of the summer. Baking, if you don't want to. You could do it right outside on your patio, on your lanai, whatever it is you have. But when you do have the option of smoking it, I know the KG guys were talking about smoked mac and cheese. You can do that all yourself. Look at
this
that.
This is the KG's mac and cheese. We're gonna make sure we get you that item number if you wanna get this. It's ready to go, and they suggested putting it on your smoker.
That made me so happy when I heard that. Yep, so listen, talk about the ultimate in multitasking. You can order anything from KG's, and then you'll put it on your Ninja grill. You'll kiss it with the smoke, and it will be as fresh and wonderful as you can imagine. And I heard the guy say too, you can even claim that you made it, and we won't tell anybody, will we? Because here's my theory, if you put it on the grill and finish it, well, you were cooking. You made it, right? It's all in just how you put it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do that. All right, I'm going to move this back for us. But again, anything that you want, add a little smoke to it. Anything that you want to bake with, go ahead and put it on in there. Anything that goes in your oven goes right here on your Ninja Woodfire Extra Grill.
It's a big grill plate, too.
It really is. You can put a 9x13 on there, no problem.
Easily, absolutely.
No problem.
So we're just going to keep that warm, close the lid, and keep moving.
All right, I like to keep opening for surprises. Well, if you're going to have mac and cheese, you're going to have ribs, right?
Get KG's ribs. They're so good. We've got them in stock on hsn.com. They are so delicious. And KG's ribs too are already cooked, so you just have to heat and eat. These, I don't know if these are KG's ribs or not, but
you know what? These are ones that we did from scratch only because we wanted to save the KG ribs for the day because we know that they're
true.
are
And we
going
want
to be.
show you how you can, you know, grill these, bake these, however you want to prepare these. Fall off the bone.
Fall off the bone. Look, I will do it before I even get it picked up. It's always fun when you try to go in with the tongs and it doesn't work. Look at that. Look at that. I might be able to clear the bone right here, Callie. This is absolutely amazing. And again, what I want to keep showing you, you're getting that crunchy, crispy, grilled, charred skin that you want on the outside, but look on the inside. I mean, you can see right here on the grill. And here's what I love. I'm making a big old mess on this grill. Two things that won't matter. It's non-stick. It's going to be easy as can be to wipe off and clean. But the other thing is, first, I wouldn't be able to work like this on one if there was fire below. Think about this splash of the juices and then the flare-ups and how it leads to uneven cooking. I'm actually going to leave that one there and keep it nice and warm.
And you have to be really careful. I mean, with the flame, obviously, you'd have to have long tools to be able to reach and not have to worry about scorching yourself.
Look at this.
And any kind
There
of
it is.
utensil works.
Yep, that's always my goal, is to see if I can get the bone out with
There
just
it
the fork.
was.
So again, the end result here, ribs are tricky, right? I mean, I know we all know the rules, low and slow, and then all the debates. Do you start them in the oven? Do you do them here? Do you do them there? You don't have to figure out all these things with Ninja. You can put them on here. First of all, the book is going to tell you exactly how to do it. Second of all, it's even heating all the way across that grill grate. It's perfect every time. You don't have to worry about the fire not being hot enough or too hot. You don't have to worry about the ribs spitting out some juice and then causing a flare-up. This is never gonna happen. This is an electric grill. You can plug in absolutely anywhere and you can have the best, most perfect ribs, even if you're in an apartment with a balcony, even if you're in a townhouse.
Look at this.
There's no open flame.
It shows you right on one of the first pages of this cookbook. It's a master grill, it's a foolproof barbecue smoker, outdoor air fryer, and it bakes. Does your grill do any of those besides just being a grill? Probably not. That's why this is so ingenious. That's why this is so different. I don't know of any other brand that has put all of those elements into one grill, especially one that's really nice and compact and affordable. I mean, even at the normal $400 and some odd that you'll see in retail for this, that's a good deal considering what you'd spend on just a smoker.
Absolutely.
They are big, they're bulky, and they're kind of scary, and that's all they do. This does all of it. I'm gonna give you a heads up, the two colors that are very close to selling out, of course, the hunter green. Very, very popular. It's my favorite. That's one I have. But the navy blue is also very, very limited. We also have the red, which is a cinnamony red, and then we have the gray, which is like a charcoal gray. It's beautiful. And I think you're just going to love this. It will free you up to do something that maybe you maybe this is something you did when you were younger, but it just seems to be too complicated and too laborious. It isn't any of those things anymore because of how easy this is to just lift a lid. And then let's go back to this, the user interface. It's just so easy and how everything just tells you what to do. There's one little dial that you can toggle between. You can see it goes into either the manual mode. I can't see it from that angle. The manual motor, there's the preset.
And the presets is with the probe. That's how you get the different types of meats.
Okay.
You're just gonna push preset with the probe in, and it'll say beef, it'll say chicken, it'll say fish, and it solves every single problem of how long do I cook, how hot do I cook. It's all right there, and the probe lets you know when it's ready. So,
what on earth?
I know, this is my favorite. Okay, my favorite part about this is I don't even have a sweet tooth. And ask the kitchen staff, every time we do this, I cannot stop going in. Let me get something bigger to dig in with. Hold on,
Okay.
I'm gonna steal a spoon from over here. Look at this. So I'm sure you're wondering what we did. This is kind of a combination of s'mores and bread pudding, right? So we did this with the smoker on so that the bread pudding is kissed with smoke. And inside, I've got a little plate here.
So bread pudding, so it's bread. I
It's
see the little graham
s'mores.
crackers.
See, look at that.
No
So I've got
kidding.
graham crackers. I've got my yummy bread. I've got my marshmallows. And I want you to take a tiny little bite and tell me what you think about the little kiss of smoke on something sweet.
I'm pretty sure I put on 5 pounds in that.
I actually was thinking about that
today.
this morning. I heard you say you didn't eat
I
anything
didn't.
but a yogurt.
I had
That was
one
good.
yogurt. So
That was good.
I
Well,
guess I'm making up for it right now.
This will make the kitchen staff laugh because I will not make you eat alone. This is my favorite thing we do.
Oh my gosh.
The concept of a little smoke in your dessert is so decadent.
It's kind of like the flavor when you roast a marshmallow over a fire.
It's a s'more bread pudding.
That's
so
what
you
it
got
is.
it exactly
Oh my
right.
gosh, I feel like I'm in nature right now, sitting around a campfire. Should we sing Kumbaya?
We could. We certainly could. So it's just an example of the creativity.
That is good.
That you can do so many different types of things that, you know, maybe you've never thought of before. I mean, maybe you don't have a campfire to roast marshmallows with all the time, but you don't have to because you have an electric grill that with just the addition, I'm gonna grab them so you can see, of these pellets. This is all it takes to go from grill to smoker. You're gonna put in a cup of pellets. That's it. And we're giving you 2 packages to get you started. One is the regular flavor and one is a little more robust flavor. So you can check them both out, see if you have a preference between the two. But when this comes to you, there's absolutely no assembly. You're getting the pellets, you're gonna plug it in, and you're gonna start experimenting. And I do highly recommend that you put s'mores or marshmallows or bread
That is
pudding
really good.
on the list.
I'm going to show you everything that you're getting. It's up here. It's kind of easier to see it up here in this beautiful, what a pretty little zone this is. Doesn't it look nice? I mean, your backyard, you can create your own outdoor kitchen. I mean, that's an expensive option when you're really going to town on, you know, building it, but you can do it a lot more affordably. Here's your grill. Of course, you're getting the cover. That's included. Normally, that's would be $25. If you get it in a store, you wouldn't get that included. Great recipe book. And you're getting the 2 bags of pellets. You're getting one, the all-purpose blend and the robust blend. You're getting the crisper basket. This is the drip tray to be able to catch all the drippings. And this is the little scoop. You put your pellets right here on the side. There's just a little door right there. If you want to add the smoke, that's what you do. If you don't want smoke, you don't add the pellets. And then you just use it as a regular grill. Or you can air fry. What if you air fried in this? I know we showed you how you can bake everything, but what if you air fried in yours? Have you done
We're about
anything?
to bring out some wings. I'm gonna bring the dessert with us in
great.
case you want any more. Or maybe it was for me. Who knows? I'll blame you. I like to do that. No, let's talk about the air fry option because again, whatever we do, we did the appetizers in it, the meat donuts, the potato skins, the jalapeno poppers. So you can use this as a regular air fryer. It's got the circulating hot air. You know how the concept of the air crisps your food, so we don't have to add the oil. But we took it up a level because, you know, we like to be a little extra and give you guys some great ideas. We took our air fryer basket that you see here. So my wings are crispy, crunchy, and wonderful. You are getting this air fryer basket, but then you can also, with this option of the wood fire button, add a kiss of smoke anytime you want. So these wings have been kissed with my smoke. I didn't smoke them low and slow. I air fried them. They got crispy. They got edgy, just like I like them. And all I do is push the smoke button to add that flavor. So you can tell the difference, you know, when it's not that style wing where you're kind of like, oh, this steak is like it's been soaked in fat. Look at how beautiful they are.
By the way, if you want KG's drumsticks,
This would be perfect.
Amazing. I'm totally ordering. There they are, 77151. Honestly, the best drumsticks I've ever had. They are so good. So whether you make them or you make your own and you do them from scratch and then you add your own seasoning, that's completely up to you. But the point is you get that crisper basket, which is allowing their grill slash smoker
I lost one.
to become an air fryer outdoors.
Which is such an awesome option. Again, I start to think about summer entertaining. Everybody just wants to be outside.
I
Maybe
know.
they're having some cocktails, they're sitting around enjoying the weather. I don't want to go back inside to cook the food. Like, that's not fun for
That
the
is
person
the
that's
worst.
cooking.
That's whether it's the mom or the dad, whoever is stuck all by themselves, even without that. I mean, normally the person who's grilling is all by himself or herself outside. This can be moved anywhere. This can be moved where the party is happening. This could be right there in the tailgating parking lot. Right before a game, right before any kind of a concert event.
You will be the most popular people if you fire this up for your tailgate. Because again,
bring a lot of food.
All it takes is electricity. Lots of people have different ways of getting power out there. You're not really limited any place you take it. And oh, by the way, this is a big air fryer basket. But the thing I love about the grill, if it's just me and my husband, which some nights it is when our kids are out and about, I just throw 2 burgers on it. You could put
Exactly.
2 burgers on it.
That's
you
what we
could
do.
put 12
There's
burgers
just
on
two
it.
of us, too.
The first time we presented this to you, it immediately became a customer pick, but one of the good feedbacks that we got was, gosh, we wish it was bigger for when we want it to be bigger, right?
So this is the XL.
This is the XL. But the thing is, don't look at it and think, well, I'm not going to cook 7-pound pork all the time. So don't. Cook 2 pork chops when you want to, but
'Cause
that
watch.
once a year you need it big. You are
Exactly.
going to be so glad
'Cause watch this.
that you have the capacity.
Here's how you clean it.
Yes.
Da-da-dun-dun-dun,
Yeah, how do you
dun,
clean your
dun.
charcoal goal? I bet you don't.
You probably know.
Nobody cleans that.
No,
It's
and then you
icky.
have to get those special brushes, and those are like $20, $30, $40.
And they leave little bristle marks on it, and then that ends up in your food. It makes me crazy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no, to have this be this easy to clean. And you know what else? Your regular grill does not give you crispy, crunchy on the outside. Let me see if I can break it in. Oh, there we go.
Careful.
And that on the inside. Look at how moist it is, but yet look at how crunchy I am here. We know about air frying. This is what you get with air frying, but this is air fried with a kiss of smoke outside where the party is happening.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
that no matter what you do, you can do it while your family and friends relax, enjoy the breeze, enjoy the weather. By the way, it's beautiful out here
It
right
is,
now.
it
We are
really
having a
is.
lot of fun
I mean,
tonight.
it's crazy to think that it's already Memorial Day in like 2 weeks. It's already here. It's crazy how this year is flying, and you know, we've waited a long time for this part of the year to take full bloom. So have all the accoutrements and have the utensils and the appliances like this to be able to enjoy any outdoor last-minute barbecue, a planned party, and everything in between. Because we all know that the Grill Master is always the hit of the party, because everybody loves the flavor of a grilled burger or steak or chicken breast, all the things that you love, even if it's not even a protein, even if you're vegetarian, you're vegan, my son is vegan. You could do so many delicious things, and especially when you add that smoky flavor, it just changes the whole dynamic. Everything just tastes different and unique and more summertime fresh. So I'm excited for you to get it, needless to say. Last call on the Hunter Green. Got about 100 left, that's it. So if you want Hunter Green, you probably won't have a chance to see it all the rest of the year. The navy blue is the other most limited color right here, which is beautiful. We also have it in the gray, and then there's the red, the cinnamon red. So just putting that out there. But everybody, no matter what color you're choosing, gets the entire bundle. No charge to ship, that's on us. You can spread this over the course of 4 or 5 monthly payments, so you spend a little, but you get it now. And you'll be grilling before you know it. All you need is an outlet. Plug it in. No propane, no extra costs down the road, ever. Unless you want to keep adding more pellets. I mean, we can give you the pellets, so you've got that to really get to know how the smokers